The world is already 1.2 centigrade warmer than pre-industrial times, and every fraction of a degree counts. Research shows that with 2 centigrade of global warming, we will have more intense and more devastating floods, more wildfire and more storms. Climate change is a challenge for all of humanity. The earth is the only home we have. Carbon dioxide, the heat-trapping greenhouse gas that is the primary driver of recent global warming, lingers in the atmosphere for many thousands of years, and the planet, especially the ocean, takes a while to respond to warming. So even if we stop emitting all greenhouse gases today, global warming and climate change will continue to affect future generations. In this way, humanity is committed to some level of climate change. Human beings share a common future in the face of the challenges presented by global climate change, and no country can make itself immune from the impact. Therefore, all countries should strengthen solidarity and cooperation and build a global community of shared future together. Human beings are an integral part of nature and should follow the laws of nature. Clear weathers and green mountains are invaluable assets, and that eco-environmental protection and improvement leads to greater productivity. Climate change poses a severe threat to the economic and social development of all countries and to people's lives and prosperity. Therefore, our responses affect the fundamental interests of all people. Mitigating and adapting to climate change are essential for increasing the people's sense of eco-environmental gain and will provide them with a fairer, more sustainable and safer environment that promotes higher quality and more efficient development. The outlook can seem depressing, but the good news is that there is a lot we can still do as individuals to change this narrative. Number 1. Spread the word. Encourage your friends, family, and co-workers to reduce their carbon pollution. Or you could sign up the UN's Act Now campaign on climate change and sustainability and add your voice to this critical global debate. Number 2. Transform your transport. Transport accounts for around a quarter of all greenhouse gas emissions across the world. Many governments are implementing policies to decarbonize travel. You can get a head start. Leave your car at home and walk or cycle whenever possible. If the distances are too great, choose public transport. If you must drive, offer to carpool with others so that fewer cars are on the road. Get ahead of the curve and buy an electric car. Reduce the number of long-haul flights you take. Number 3. Rein in your power use. If you can switch to a zero-carbon or renewable energy provider, install a solar panel on your roof. Be more efficient. Turn your heating down a degree or 2 if possible. Switch off appliances and lights when you are not using them. Number 4. Shop local and buy sustainable. To reduce your food's carbon footprint, buy local and seasonal foods. You will be helping small businesses and farms in your area and reducing fossil fuels emissions associated with transport and cold chain storage. Sustainable agriculture uses up to 56% less energy, creates 64% fewer emissions, and allows for greater level biodiversity in conventional farming. Go one step further and try growing your own fruit, vegetables, and herbs. You can plant them in a garden, on a balcony, or even on a windowsill. Set up a community garden in your neighborhood to get others involved. Number 5. Don't waste food. 1 to 3 of all food produced is either lost or wasted. According to the UNEP's Food Waste Index Report 2021, people globally waste 1 billion tons of foods each year, which accounts for around 8 to 10% of global greenhouse gases emissions. Avoid waste by only buying what you need. Take advantage of every edible part of the foods you purchase. Measure portion size of rice and other staples before cooking them. Store food correctly. Use your freezer if you have one. Be creative with leftovers. Share extra with your friends and neighbors. And number 6, plant trees. Every year, approximately 12 million hectares of forest are destroyed, and this deforestation, together with agriculture and other land use changes, is responsible for regulate 25% of global greenhouse gas emissions. We can all play a part in reversing this trend by planting trees, either individually or as a part of a collective.